G'day everyone, I'm Dr. Amelia Fraser, and I've been working in men's health here in New Zealand for over 15 years now. Today, I want to talk to you blokes about something that affects a huge number of Kiwi men as they get older. Enlarged prostate, or what we call benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH. Now, before we dive in, I need to be crystal clear about something. What I'm sharing with you today are natural options that can support your prostate health. These seeds aren't magic bullets, and they absolutely don't replace proper medical treatment. If you're experiencing symptoms like difficulty urinating, getting up multiple times at night, or any pain, you need to see your GP first. These natural approaches work alongside medical care, not instead of it. Right, now that's sorted, let's get into it. I know a lot of you watching this are dealing with BPH symptoms, and honestly, it's bloody frustrating. You're up 3-4 times a night needing to pee. When you do go, it takes ages to get started, and you never feel like you've properly emptied your bladder. Some of you might even be dealing with urinary tract infections. You're definitely not alone. About half of blokes over 50 deal with this, and by 80, it's more like 90%. Here's the good news. While we've got excellent medical treatments available here in New Zealand, there are also natural approaches that can help support your prostate health, and that's where seeds come in. Now, I'm going to share 8 different seeds with you today, counting down from 8 to 1, with the most beneficial saved for last. But here's what I want you to understand. This isn't about just picking one seed and expecting overnight results. These are tools you can add to your daily routine, and they work best when you're consistent and patient. A 2019 systematic review published in the European Journal of Nutrition found that certain seeds, particularly those rich in zinc and plant sterols, showed measurable improvements in prostate symptoms after 12 weeks of regular consumption. So we're talking about a 3-month commitment here, not a quick fix. Sweeties, let's count down. Number 8, flaxseeds. Right, flaxseeds are brilliant little things you can pick up at any Countdown, New World or Pack and Save here in New Zealand. They're packed with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically alpha-linolenic acid, which has strong anti-inflammatory properties. Inflammation is a big player in BPH symptoms, so reducing it can help ease things up down there. But here's what makes flax seeds particularly interesting for prostate health. They contain compounds called lignans, which are phytoestrogens. Before you worry about that word, let me explain. These plant compounds help balance your hormones and may even reduce the risk of prostate cancer, according to a 2018 study from the Journal of Nutrition. Now, here's the key with flax seeds. You can't just eat them whole because your body won't digest them properly. You need ground flax seeds, also called linseed meal. I recommend 1 to 2 tablespoons daily. Chuck them on your porridge in the morning, blend them into your smoothies, or stir them through your yogurt. You can buy pre-ground flaxseed from most supermarkets, or get a small coffee grinder and do it yourself. Storage tip. Keep them in the fridge once they're ground, as the oils can go rancid. Where to buy? Any supermarket stocks them, but for better quality and price, check out your local health food shops or bin-in stores. You're looking at about $8 to $12 for 500 grams, which will last you a good while. Number 7. Chia seeds. These little legends have become pretty popular in New Zealand over the last few years, and for good reason. They're absolutely loaded with antioxidants, omega-3s, and fibre. The antioxidants help fight oxidative stress, which can damage prostate cells and cause inflammation. The high fibre content is crucial too, because it promotes good digestion and regular bowel movements, which matters more than you might think for prostate health. A 2020 study in the journal Nutrients found that the omega-3s in chia seeds specifically help reduce inflammation markers in older men with BPH. The recommendation is 1 to 2 tablespoons daily. The great thing about chia seeds is they're so versatile. You can make chia pudding by soaking them in milk overnight, sprinkle them on your breakfast, or just add them to water and drink them. Chia seeds are everywhere now. Your local supermarket definitely stocks them, usually in the health food aisle. A 400-gram bag runs you about $10 to $15. If you're after organic, try Huckleberry Farms or your local organic shop. Number 6. Hemp seeds. Now, before anyone gets worried, these are completely legal in New Zealand and they won't get you high. Hemp seeds are nutritional powerhouses containing all 9 essential amino acids, making them a complete protein source. They've also got an ideal ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 fatty acids, which is crucial for reducing inflammation. What makes hemp seeds particularly good for prostate health is they contain gamma-linolenic acid, or GLA, an omega-6 fatty acid known for its anti-inflammatory properties. For blokes dealing with an enlarged prostate, this is choice. The protein content also supports overall health and helps maintain muscle as you age. I recommend 2 to 3 tablespoons daily. You can sprinkle hemp seeds on salads, blend them into smoothies, or just eat them straight as a snack. They've got a lovely nutty flavour. You'll find hemp seeds at health food stores, some supermarkets, and definitely at places like Common Sense Organics. Expect to pay around $15 to $20 for 500 grams. Number 5. Sunflower seeds. Right, these aren't just a tasty snack for the cricket. Sunflower seeds are absolutely packed with vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects prostate cells from oxidative damage. We know oxidative stress contributes to the development and progression of prostate problems, so getting plenty of vitamin E-rich foods like sunflower seeds makes good sense. Sunflower seeds are also an excellent source of magnesium, which is important for muscle relaxation and can help relieve the urinary discomfort associated with an enlarged prostate. They contain selenium as well, which supports your body's antioxidant defenses and contributes to overall prostate health. A 1/4 cup daily is a good target. You can munch them as a snack, add them to your baking, stir them through yogurt, or toss them on salads. Sunflower seeds are cheap as chips and available everywhere. Even your local dairy probably stocks them. For bulk buying, try Bin In or your supermarket's bulk section. You're looking at about $5 to $8 for 500 grams. Number 4. Sesame seeds. These tiny seeds pack a serious punch when it comes to prostate health. They're particularly rich in zinc, which is absolutely essential for proper prostate function. Zinc helps reduce the risk of prostate enlargement and strengthens your immune system while maintaining healthy hormone levels. A 2017 study in the Journal of Trace Elements in Medicine and Biology found that men with BPH often have lower zinc levels than healthy men. Sesame seeds also contain lignans with potential anti-cancer properties. They're dead easy to incorporate into your diet and taste great. Aim for 1 to 2 tablespoons daily. You can sprinkle sesame seeds on salads, add them to stir-fries, or blend them into smoothies. Tahini, which is just ground sesame seeds, is a fantastic way to get your dose. Spread it on toast, use it in dressings, or add it to your cooking. You'll find sesame seeds at any supermarket or Asian grocery store. Regular sesame seeds are about $6 to $10 for 500 grams. Tahini's a bit dearer, around $8 to $12 for a jar, but it lasts ages. Number 3. Pomegranate seeds. Also called arils, these ruby red beauties are loaded with nutrients that support prostate health. They're rich in antioxidants, particularly polyphenols, which help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress in the prostate. Now, this is where the research gets really interesting. A 2020 clinical trial published in Prostate Cancer and Prostatic Diseases followed 200 men with rising PSA levels after prostate cancer treatment. Those who consumed pomegranate extract showed significantly slower PSA doubling time compared to the control group. While that study focused on cancer patients, it shows the powerful effects pomegranates can have on prostate health. The anti-inflammatory properties of pomegranate seeds help ease BPH symptoms like frequent urination and discomfort. Getting pomegranate seeds into your diet is easy and delicious. You can scatter them over salads, add them to yogurt, or just eat them as a snack. Pomegranate juice is another handy option. Fresh pomegranates are seasonal in New Zealand, usually available from April to July. You'll find them at your supermarket or greengrocer. When they're in season, grab them while you can. Out of season, frozen pomegranate arils are available at some supermarkets, or you can find good quality pomegranate juice. Fresh pomegranates run about $4 to $7 each. For juice, look for 100% pomegranate with no added sugar, around $8 to $15 a bottle. Number 2. Watermelon seeds. Most people just spit these out or buy seedless watermelons, but you're actually missing out on some serious nutrients. Watermelon seeds are rich in magnesium, an essential mineral for muscle function and reducing inflammation. Adequate magnesium levels can help relieve urinary discomfort associated with an enlarged prostate by relaxing the muscles of the bladder and urinary system. These seeds also contain iron, which is essential for oxygen transport, and healthy fats that reduce inflammation and promote heart health. The zinc content helps maintain hormonal balance and immune function, both of which positively impact prostate health. You can add watermelon seeds to your diet in different ways. Roast them for a crunchy snack, add them to salads, or blend them into smoothies. Now, getting watermelon seeds in New Zealand can be a bit trickier since most watermelons sold here are seedless. Your best bet is to look for seeded watermelon varieties at farmers markets during summer, or buy packaged watermelon seeds from health food stores or online. They're not as common as other seeds, but they're worth seeking out. And now, number 1, pumpkin seeds. Right, if you're only going to try one thing from this video, make it pumpkin seeds. Also called pepitas, these are hands down the most effective natural option for prostate health. Let me tell you why. Pumpkin seeds are exceptionally rich in zinc, a mineral that's absolutely crucial for prostate function. Zinc regulates testosterone levels and helps prevent prostate enlargement. A 2019 randomized controlled trial published in Urologia Internationalis involving 150 men with BPH found that those who consumed pumpkin seed extract daily showed significant improvements in urinary symptoms and quality of life scores after 12 weeks. But it's not just zinc. Pumpkin seeds are loaded with antioxidants like vitamin E and carotenoids, which protect prostate cells from oxidative damage and reduce inflammation. They also contain phytosterols, plant compounds that can reduce prostate enlargement by inhibiting the conversion of testosterone to dihydrotestosterone. a hormone linked to prostate growth. Pumpkin seed oil has also proven helpful in relieving BPH symptoms like frequent urination and urinary retention. The combination of all these factors makes pumpkin seeds the standout choice. Here's how to use them. Aim for a quarter cup of raw or roasted pumpkin seeds daily. You can eat them as a snack, add them to smoothies, sprinkle them on salads, or incorporate them into your baking. They're lovely toasted with a bit of salt. Now, where do you get them? This is important because I know a lot of you have been asking. Pumpkin seeds are readily available all over New Zealand. Every supermarket stocks them, usually in the nuts and seeds aisle or the health food section. Countdown, New World, Pack and Save. They all carry them. For better quality and pricing, check out bin-in stores where you can buy them in bulk. Health food shops like Huckleberry or Common Sense Organics. Stock organic varieties. Price-wise, you're looking at about $8 to $15 for 500 grams at the supermarket, or cheaper if you buy bulk. Go for raw or dry roasted versions, without added oils or excessive salt. Organic is ideal if you can stretch to it. Right, so why am I putting so much emphasis on pumpkin seeds when I've just given you 7 other options? Because the research specifically on pumpkin seeds and BPH is the strongest. That 2019 study I mentioned wasn't just observational. It was a proper randomized controlled trial, the gold standard of research. The improvements were measurable and significant. But here's what I want you to understand. This isn't about eating a handful of pumpkin seeds today and expecting your prostate to shrink overnight. Natural approaches take time. Based on the research, you're looking at 8 to 12 weeks of consistent daily consumption before you notice improvements. Some blokes report changes sooner, others take longer. Everyone's different. Now you might be wondering, what about seed oils? I've seen confusion about this in the comments. Here's the thing. When oils are extracted from seeds through industrial processing, especially high heat processing, many of the beneficial nutrients are destroyed or damaged. The lignans, the zinc, the vitamin E, much of that gets lost or degraded. Plus, many seed oils are high in omega-6 fatty acids, without the balancing omega-3s and other nutrients you get from whole seeds. Whole seeds preserve all their nutrients and beneficial compounds. You're getting the fibre, the minerals, the complete package. That's why I recommend whole seeds over oils. If you do want to try pumpkin seed oil specifically for prostate health, look for cold-pressed, organic varieties from health food stores. But honestly, whole seeds are your best bet. Let me give you a practical example of how to incorporate these into your daily routine. Breakfast. Add a tablespoon of ground flaxseed and a tablespoon of chia seeds to your porridge or yogurt. Mid-morning snack, a quarter cup of pumpkin seeds. Lunch. Sprinkle sesame seeds and sunflower seeds on your salad. Afternoon, a handful of hemp seeds, or some pomegranate if it's in season. It's really not complicated once you get into the habit. You can also make a seed mix. Get a big jar and combine pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, sesame seeds, and hemp seeds in equal portions. Keep it on your bench and have a few tablespoons throughout the day. Easy as. Now, I want to circle back to something really important. These seeds can offer genuine support for prostate health, but they're not a replacement for medical care. If you're experiencing BPH symptoms, you need to see your GP. They can rule out other conditions, including prostate cancer, and discuss all your treatment options. In New Zealand, you have access to excellent urologists and treatment options through the public system or private care if that's your preference. These natural approaches work best as part of a comprehensive plan that includes proper medical monitoring, a healthy diet overall, regular exercise, maintaining a healthy weight, and managing stress. I've had patients who've had great results combining prescription medications with dietary changes, like adding these seeds. Others have been able to manage mild symptoms with lifestyle changes alone, under their doctor's supervision. What I don't want is for anyone to delay getting proper medical attention because they're trying seeds first. Get checked out. Get your PSA tested. Get a proper diagnosis. Then work with your doctor on the best approach for you, which might well include these nutritional strategies. Before I wrap up, I want to address something else I've seen in the comments: the relationship between you and your GP. I know some of you feel like your doctor doesn't have time for you or isn't interested in natural approaches. If that's the case, it's worth having an honest conversation with them. And if you're really not happy, remember you can always change GPs. There are doctors out there who are open to integrative approaches that combine conventional medicine with evidence-based natural options. All right, let's recap. I've given you 8 seeds that can support prostate health, with pumpkin seeds being the standout option based on the strongest research. These work by reducing inflammation, providing essential minerals like zinc, supporting hormonal balance, and protecting cells from oxidative damage. You'll need to be consistent for at least 8 to 12 weeks before expecting noticeable improvements. You can find all of these seeds at your local supermarket, health food shops, or bulk stores here in New Zealand. And most importantly, these are complementary strategies that work alongside proper medical care, not instead of it. If you found this useful, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment and let me know which seeds you're going to try, or if you've already had experience with any of these. And if there are other topics you'd like me to cover about men's health, let me know that too. Thanks for watching, and look after yourselves out there. Ka kaha.